Welcome back to Drivenology, the channel where horsepower meets passion and where the world's most insane machines come to life. Today we're diving deep into something that truly represents the raw spirit of American muscle, a machine that looks like it was built to dominate every street it touches. This is the meanest widebody Charger ever built, a car that takes the legendary Dodge Charger platform and transforms it into a brutal, aggressive, street-dominating monster. The moment you see this widebody Charger for the first time, it immediately commands attention. This isn't just another performance sedan. It's a statement. The stance alone tells you that this car means business. It sits lower, wider, and far more aggressive than a standard Charger. The widebody design pushes the limits of muscle car aesthetics, turning an already muscular sedan into something that looks like it belongs on a racetrack or in a high-budget action film. Starting at the front of the car, the aggressive personality becomes instantly clear. The front fascia looks menacing, with a dark, deep grille that feels like the open mouth of a predator ready to attack. The design is sharp, angular, and intimidating, giving the Charger an unmistakable presence. The LED headlights cut through the darkness like glowing blades, creating a fierce and modern lighting signature that instantly grabs attention, especially at night. The hood design is another major highlight. Large air vents dominate the surface, helping cool the monstrous engine hiding beneath. But these vents aren't just functional, they also add to the visual drama. The sculpted lines running across the hood create shadows and reflections that make the car appear even more aggressive under sunlight. Then there's the widebody kit itself, which completely transforms the Charger's proportions. Massive fender flares extend outward, giving the car an incredibly muscular stance. The body becomes wider and more planted, making it look like a heavyweight fighter ready to step into the ring. These widened arches allow the Charger to fit enormous wheels and tires. And those wheels are a huge part of what makes this machine look so intimidating. Large forged alloy wheels, often measuring around 20 inches or more, sit perfectly inside the widened arches. Wrapped around them are ultra-wide high-performance tires designed to provide maximum grip on the road. This extra tire width isn't just about looks. It dramatically improves traction and cornering performance. When a car produces extreme horsepower, having more rubber touching the asphalt becomes critical. And this widebody Charger uses every bit of that contact patch to unleash its power effectively. Looking at the side profile of the car is an experience in itself. The long, flowing body lines stretch smoothly from the front fender all the way to the rear, creating a powerful sense of motion even when the vehicle is standing still. The lowered stance adds to the aggressive look, making the Charger feel like it's hugging the road. Every detail along the side contributes to the performance-focused identity. From the aerodynamic side skirts to the flared bodywork, everything works together to create a machine that feels bold, dramatic, and unapologetically powerful. Moving toward the rear of the vehicle, the design becomes even more dramatic. The widebody treatment continues across the rear quarter panels, giving the back of the car an incredibly planted and muscular look. This wider rear track improves stability, especially during high-speed acceleration. The rear lighting signature is instantly recognizable. A full-width LED light bar stretches across the back of the Charger, glowing bright red and giving the car a futuristic appearance. It's one of the most iconic design elements of modern Charger models, and on this widebody version it feels even more dramatic. Below the bumper sits a large performance diffuser that helps control airflow underneath the vehicle. This component not only improves aerodynamics but also enhances high-speed stability. And then there are the exhaust tips. Large, aggressive exhaust outlets sit proudly beneath the bumper, hinting at the thunderous soundtrack waiting to be unleashed. When this engine starts, the sound that comes out of those pipes is nothing short of incredible. But of course, the real magic of this widebody Charger lies beneath the hood. Underneath that sculpted hood sits the heart of a true American beast. Many of these extreme builds are powered by the legendary supercharged Hemi V8 engine. This powerhouse is famous for delivering insane levels of performance, and in a widebody Charger like this, it becomes even more thrilling. The supercharged V8 engine produces massive horsepower figures. In many builds, the engine generates more than 700 horsepower right from the factory. But custom widebody builds rarely stay stock. With upgraded superchargers, improved cooling systems, performance exhaust upgrades, and custom tuning, power levels can climb dramatically. Some heavily modified builds push the engine far beyond 900 horsepower, and in extreme cases even break the 1000 horsepower barrier. That kind of power completely transforms the driving experience. Press the accelerator and the charger launches forward with incredible force. The supercharger whines loudly as boost pressure builds, and the V8 roars like a thunderstorm echoing through the streets. Acceleration in this machine is absolutely brutal. 0 to 60 miles per hour can happen in just a few seconds, placing this large muscle sedan firmly in supercar territory. And yet, despite its incredible straight-line speed, this widebody charger is also capable of handling corners surprisingly well. The widebody setup allows for improved suspension geometry and wider tires, which dramatically increase grip levels. Performance suspension systems keep the car stable during aggressive driving. Advanced dampers and sport-tuned springs help control body movement, ensuring that the charger remains composed even when pushed hard through corners. The braking system is equally impressive. Massive ventilated brake rotors combined with multi-piston calipers provide incredible stopping power. This is essential for a car capable of reaching such high speeds. Now let's step inside the cabin, where muscle car aggression meets modern comfort. Opening the door reveals an interior that blends performance design with premium materials. High-quality leather seats welcome the driver and passengers, often featuring custom stitching that matches the exterior theme of the vehicle. The seats themselves are designed for performance driving. Deep bolsters hold the driver firmly in place during hard acceleration and cornering. At the same time, the seats remain comfortable enough for long-distance driving, proving that this car can still function as a practical daily vehicle. The dashboard layout is driver-focused and modern. A digital instrument cluster displays important driving information such as speed, engine RPM, boost pressure, and performance data. This digital display gives the driver instant access to everything needed during high-performance driving. At the center of the dashboard sits a large touchscreen infotainment system. This system controls navigation, media playback, and smartphone connectivity. With support for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, drivers can easily connect their phones for music, calls, and navigation. The sound system inside the charger is also impressive. Premium audio setups deliver powerful, crystal clear sound that fills the cabin. Of course, many drivers will probably prefer listening to the roar of the V8 engine instead. The steering wheel features a sporty design wrapped in premium materials. Paddle shifters allow drivers to manually control gear changes when they want a more engaging driving experience. Even though this charger is built for extreme performance, it still maintains the practicality of a four-door sedan. Rear passengers enjoy plenty of legroom and comfort, making it possible to carry friends or family without sacrificing performance. The trunk space is also generous, allowing owners to use the car for everyday tasks if they choose. But let's talk about something every enthusiast wants to know: the price. Building a machine like the meanest widebody charger ever built doesn't come cheap. A high-performance charger already carries a significant price tag. But once you add custom widebody bodywork, forged wheels, upgraded suspension, performance tuning, interior customization, and other modifications, the price climbs quickly. Many professionally built widebody chargers easily exceed $100,000 depending on the level of customization. Some extreme builds with high horsepower upgrades and premium components can approach $150,000 or even more. For many enthusiasts, however, this price represents more than just a vehicle. It represents a dream, a machine that combines aggressive styling, monstrous power, and everyday usability. The meanest widebody charger ever built is more than just transportation. It's a symbol of power, individuality, and pure automotive passion. When this machine rolls down the street, people stop and stare. Cameras come out, heads turn, and conversations start. Few cars have the ability to create that kind of reaction. And that's what makes machines like this so special. They aren't just cars. They are legends built from steel, horsepower, and adrenaline. And here at Drivenology, that's exactly the kind of machine we live for. If you want, I can also give you